Outlaw, gunslinger, folk hero. Billy the Kid is one of the most iconic figures of the Wild West, a name wrapped in myth and soaked in gunsmoke. But beyond the shootouts and the jailbreaks, another tale lingers, one that has fueled generations of treasure hunters and Old West romantics, the legend of Billy the Kid's lost treasure. William H. Bonney, better known as Billy the Kid, was a teenage fugitive who became a legendary outlaw in the late 1800s. His real-life exploits in New Mexico territory, especially during the Lincoln County War, have been heavily dramatized. Yet it's the story of hidden loot that has truly captured imaginations. According to the legend, Billy and his gang stole thousands in gold, silver, and valuables during their crime spree, and at least one stash was never recovered. There are multiple versions of the tale. One of the most enduring theories centers around a buried cache of stolen gold coins and jewelry, supposedly hidden somewhere in the New Mexico wilderness, possibly near Fort Sumner or along the Pecos River. Some accounts claim the treasure was buried under an old cottonwood tree. Others say it was hidden in a canyon or cave, marked by carvings or crude symbols etched in stone. Some historians are quick to dismiss these stories as dime novel nonsense, but there are intriguing fragments of fact mixed with the fiction. Billy the Kid and his gang were known for robbing cattle drives, supply wagons, and even military payroll shipments, crimes that could plausibly yield large sums. Though most of their loot would have been spent quickly, the idea that a single large heist led to a secret stash isn't entirely implausible. Another possible source of the treasure story is Billy's association with Jesse Evans, a fellow outlaw known to have ties with rustlers and thieves across the region. Together, they might have pooled resources or hidden stolen goods while evading lawmen. If a cache was buried during a tight escape, it's possible it was never retrieved, especially after Billy's death at the hands of Pat Garrett in 1881. Treasure maps, supposed clues, and oral histories passed down by local ranchers and descendants of posse members have added fuel to the fire. Every few years, someone claims to have found a clue, a carved bee on a rock, a weathered journal, or an old coin dug from the desert floor. Yet, despite all the digging, no confirmed treasure belonging to Billy the Kid has ever been found. In the 20th century, renewed interest came from both pop culture and real-life treasure hunters. Metal detector hobbyists and amateur historians have combed the terrain near Fort Sumner, White Oaks, and even Lincoln, New Mexico. Still, nothing definitive has turned up. Skeptics argue the entire legend was invented to sell Western pulp fiction, but true believers point to the persistent whispers, the unsolved clues, and the undeniable fact that the West was wild enough to make such a tale not only possible, but probable. Whether the treasure was real or merely a myth forged in the fires of Western folklore, the legend lives on, and that's the allure of Billy the Kid's treasure. It's not just about gold or silver. It's about the hunt, the mystery, and the chance to touch a piece of outlaw history that may still lie buried under the hot New Mexico sun.